Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. Now, I've made some changes to my sneak ability for the thief, and I'm now actually calling it stealth. So we now have stealth, and we also have stealth kills. And it's no longer, it's now a passive attribute. So it doesn't matter. So for example, if you can see, let me just quickly change my viewpoint. So if I'm kind of running around, okay, you'll see that my detection level on the side goes up. So the longer I walk around, the more my detection level goes up. The moment I stop, the detection level goes down. So it does mean that it now has a cooldown. So that if I'm fighting monsters, I'm detected and I'm running away, I can't just go into stealth and kill them stealthily. Okay, so I've just put this on the display on the side because the display will not always be on the side. So let me just change my viewpoint again. Okay, so let me just quickly turn it off so to explain to you what is actually going on. Right, so in that little room over there, I now have General Plods, and my mission is to actually kill General Plods. Now you'll see he has guards. Now the whole idea of the guards is to show visually that the white guards, they won't actually attack you when you come closer. I mean, they've got a follow range of, I think, about 2 blocks. So they will come at you when you're kind of 2 blocks away, but in general, they'll kind of just ignore you. But it'll just show you where some of these areas are. However, you'll see I do have a guard in the back there that is very, very anxiously trying to get at me. He will get me. Now, what will happen is if I'm detected, it will spawn these guards. Okay, and I do actually need to make them a bit stronger, I suppose. So it will spawn these guards. The moment I go closer, did you hear the ping sound? You'll see that my detection level has now appeared, and the ping sound appeared, which basically tells me that I am very, very close to an area where I can be detected. I can't be detected just yet, but if I go any further without sneaking, I can be detected. The moment I leave, you'll see that the detection now disappears. So it's a nice visual way of doing it. Okay, so let me quickly show you the stealth kill itself. So let me just gear up and just get rid of some of this other stuff that I might lose. Okay, so basically what the stealth kill does is that if I am... Let me just quickly change this display again, so just so you can see. If I am a stealth level 0, and I'm moving very, very... So I'm stealth level 0... You'll see, if I go to my effects, I've got no effects on me. The moment I walk very, very slowly, you'll see I'll start getting these little red effects on me. Now that's a strength potion effect based on my level. So when I'm like a level 1 thief, I've got a strength of 3, which means I have to be in stealth to use it. It quite often means it's a one-hit kill. If I stand still, so the effect goes away. Okay, so it's a 1-second effect while I'm moving. It just means I can't just spawn and just, camp kill. So I can't just sit here and kill them as they come along. The moment I do move, I'll be detected, as you can see. Okay, so obviously I can't go in through this door. There's no way of opening this door. Okay, there's no other way in. I don't have my jump boost at the moment because I'm not at that level yet. So the only way for me to actually get in here... Oh, just another thing. Let me just get in closer so you can see something. So a lot of you have commented on that, oh yeah, but if I jump, I can get over it. Well, okay, that has now been fixed. I was planning on fixing it, but it's now fixed. If you jump, you'll see your level does go up. Okay, you get a detection level of 3 every time you jump. So now if you jump, you will be detected. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait till I get to 0 again, just so that you guys can actually see what happens. So when I now break a window, okay, let me just get to 0. So when I now break a window, you'll see immediately my level goes up, and I can now just kill this guard normally and see how long it takes me to kill this guard. Okay, right. Okay, and now I'm free to go in and kill them. You'll see I've pinged. I just have to wait for this level to drop down. Okay, and I'm going to drop down in here. So the first thing I need to do, here comes his guard, and I stealth kill him. One hit. So, alright. I need to be very careful because he's detecting me at the moment. So, very carefully get rid of his guards first. There we go, and General Plods, your days are numbered. Your crimes against Mindtopia will now be reckoned for. And that's it. And the door opens. Yay, mission completed. However, if I now make a run for it, you'll see that I now have zombies coming. Well, I've only got the one zombie because zombie coming for me. There we go. Come on, die. That's it. And I've made a clean getaway. Okay, so that is really the basics of it. So okay, you might have noticed I've fiddled a bit with it while in between all of the killing. Game mode. Let me just get back into creative. All right, cool. So basically, how it works is that it uses exactly the same mechanism as before, where it detects how far I've walked by using the walked 1 centimeter stat as a scoreboard objective. Except this time I'm now translating it into a detect. So every time you go over 13 sneaking points, so everybody was saying, oh, maybe 10 is too much, too little, but actually I think 13 is now too much. But anyway, every time you go over 13 in sneaking, you get 3 points in detection added. Okay. If you are then within that area there, so if you're within a protected area and your score is at least 2, okay, it will then spawn a guard. Okay, so that's the one way. The other way, it just sets your sneaking to 0. Okay, so remember the whole thing about if I walk fast, it pushes up my sneaking score. This clock here is a little bit faster than this one over here. So this repeat is a little bit faster than this one over here. So that when I'm at least 13, it'll give me 3 points. Otherwise, it'll just set me to 0. Okay, and then over here, I just remove 1 detect point per tick. Okay, so let me just turn on the let me just turn this on again. Okay, so it removes 1. So if I'm walking, my sneak is faster than 13. It'll give me 3 points. If I stand still, it'll just remove 1. So it just ensures that if I'm moving, it gives me more than normal. Okay, so this is the first line. This one over here just enchants me to level 10, so it gives me a strength enchantment of level 10 if my sneaking score is minimum 1. So the sneaking score is the objective that tests if I am walking 1 centimeter. Okay, and if my detect score has to be 0 and my sneaking score has to be 1 before it actually gives me that. Then over here, I'm just doing a test to see if I've killed a skeleton, because the General Plods is actually a... Let me just show you. Because General Plods is actually a wither skeleton. Okay, if I kill him, it pushes up my skeleton kill score. So I'm detecting if I've killed any skeletons to 1. It then spawns a places a redstone block underneath here, which powers that door, and then opens the door for me. I can go, if I remove the skeleton kill, that block then gets removed by the inverted signal over here. So this just removes that block. So this places the redstone block over there. So if I kill, let me just go show you. If I kill him again, okay, you'll see it places the redstone block. It opens the door. If I remove it, so you can actually see it from here. So if I remove that score, okay, this torch. So this comparator turns off, turning on this torch, which then takes the block away. Okay, so breaking the glass. So what do we have here? So this just tests for if I'm within a 8-block radius from the beacon. Okay, so it just tests if I'm an 8-block radius. If I am, okay, it then sets my sidebar objective to detect. Okay, and this is why I then get that displayed. Or it also then plays this sound over here, which is the random orb, which I've just made a little bit louder and longer. And I've got an inverted torch here. So when I move away from that area, this comparator will turn off, okay, which will turn this torch on again, which then just sets my sidebar to null. Now, null is a empty objective that I don't use at all for anything. Okay, so nobody has any score on null, and that is why when I do set it to null, there is actually a scoreboard displayed on the side, but there's no value to it, and that's why it's empty. Okay, right. So what then also happens is on this side we have jump. So I've set up another scoreboard objective, this time with stat jump. So every time I jump, it adds 3 to my score. So you'll see here scoreboard players add at player. Score jump minimum 1. So every time I jump, it adds 3 to my my jump score. And then this one over here just removes 1 from my jump score. So if I jump, it gives me 1, I get 3 points, and it removes it immediately. Okay, that's why that happens. And on this side, exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. I actually should make glass 6 because that's 6. Okay, so scoreboard players add score glass. So glass is a scoreboard objective that I've created that says is it stat mine block. Okay, so if we go to scoreboard objectives list, okay, you'll see that it's where is glass? Lock door thief, quest jump kills glass. This is stat.mine block 102, which is the glass pane. So every time I break a glass block, it will then give me this score of 6. Well, I've now put it to 6. Actually, it should be 6. It should not be 3. Because it's a higher sound. Okay, so every time I break a glass, it sets my glass break score to 1 automatically. It then gives me 6, and then this one over here just removes that 1 glass point from me. Okay, and yeah, that is absolutely it. So this is now the fully game mechanic which I'm using on the map. I will do another test play of the map to show you the mechanics in kind of like a real map situation. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will check you all later.